Man, what's up, family? Man, it's your boy Q back with another video. And again, these 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 motherfuckers out here, man, with this bullshit, man. Okay, we about to talk about this shit. You heard me? Get into it. North Carolina mom outrage after kids to the when the kids told to pick cotton and sing slave songs as a game. You know, yeah, shit like that. Now they got these kids out here, you know, they got these kids out here picking cotton and shit, singing songs like it's all good and shit. You did, but you gotta get into it. Hold on. Oh yes.
Covering local news in York County tonight, where there is some anger over a 5th grade field trip. Students were told to pick cotton and sing slave songs.
One mom is upset because it is the middle of Black History Month and says it trivializes slavery. But as Fox 46 investigator Matt Grant explains, the district says it has nothing to do with that.
South Carolina 5th graders told to sing while picking cotton in a field.
I'm livid right now.
In the middle of Black History Month.
I'm African American, and my ancestors picked cotton. Why would I want my son to pick cotton and think it's fun?
I can't hear y'all.
This cell phone video shot by a teacher was sent to parents and brought this mom to tears.
I think it's making a mockery.
A mockery of what?
A mockery of slavery, a mockery of what our people went through.
Jessica Blanchard's 10-year-old son, Jamari, says he didn't understand what he was singing. Nor did teachers explain how cotton fields were harvested by African-American slaves.
Did they talk about how slaves used to pick cotton?
No.
A permission slip sent to parents does mention picking cotton as part of a history lesson, not on slavery, but the Great Depression. For 15 years, Rock Hill 5th graders have been coming to the Carroll School, which was built in 1929 by and for African Americans. It now serves as a teaching center for African American history during the Great Depression and is run by Rock Hill Schools. The district calls this, quote, a unique learning opportunity that promotes understanding about our past and helps students make real-life connections.
They thought it was funny.
Jamari says picking cotton was part of a game. He thought it was fun.
It was a contest. Whoever picked the least amount of cotton had to hold a big sack called Big Mama.
There is no race. Kids go out there and they pick, and the Big Mama concept is just it's humor.
81-year-old Wally Cathcart is an instructor here at the Carroll School, where he was also a student in 1943. The son of sharecroppers, this former cotton farmer now shows kids what he and his parents had to do to survive.
We need innovation in the educational system, not just hearing children singing up in a classroom.
School officials say they mention slavery, saying this is about the Great Depression. Cathcart calls the lesson living history.
What do you say to people who find this offensive and say that this trivializes slavery?
I certainly love to answer that question because I deal with this issue all the time. One of the problems when it comes to African American people is that they fail to understand history in its proper context, and because of that, we're at a disadvantage today.
I asked why they skip over the history of slaves being forced to pick cotton. That's when district spokesman Mike Frost stopped the interview.
That is not the topic of this interview. The interview is about the Great Depression. We have provided you documentation to provide that resource. You can continue the interview, but we're not going to go off script. You understand? This interview's over. We're done.
I don't think we should have anyone picking cotton.
As for Blanchard and her son, both support the Carroll School and its mission, but say this history lesson goes too far.
I think it's misguided. Maybe ignorance on their part.
In Rock Hill, South Carolina, at Grant Fox 46 Charlotte.
Now, our story got results before it even aired tonight. The mom says top leaders at Rock Hill Schools called her to personally apologize. They say the program meant well and pledged to work with her to make changes to ensure that it is not offensive to anyone.
Okay, let's get to it. You heard me? Y'all already heard the auto, and yes, it's true. And that they had these kids out here picking cotton. And the two people that was talking, there was two black men, and the one that interrupted was a white man. I just want to let y'all know that, you know. These two coons. And let's get to the story. Okay. In South Carolina, mother outraged the 10-year-old son and his classmate were told to pick cotton and sing slave songs with their words like, I like when we don't talk back, make money for me as a part of a class field trip during Black History. I'm in Liberty right now, said Jessica Blanchard, before wiping the tears away. I'm an African American, and my ancestors picked cotton. Why would my son pick cotton? And I think it's fun. The cell phone video was taken by a teacher sent to a parent show fifth graders from Ebenezer Avenue Elementary in Rock Hill picking cotton, and other videos show kids hurrying up to fill the sack. And each video, and the kids were being instructed to sing, I like it when you fill the sack. I like it when they don't talk back. Make money for me. And I think it is making a mockery, say Blanchard, a mockery of slavery and a mockery of what my people went through. Blanchard's son Morris said, I didn't understand what he was singing, what he was saying. And he said the lecturer did not explain how cotton fields were harvested by African American slaves. Then they talked about how slavery used to pick cotton. Fox 46 investigative reporter Matt Grant asks, no, Javari, no, said Javari, a permission slip which parents had signed doesn't mention picking cotton as a part of history lesson. I did not on slavery, but on the Great Depression. Yes, I'm fucking did. For 50 years, Rock Hill fifth graders have been coming to Rock Carroll School, which was built in 1929 by the African American, by and for African American. My bad. The school was part of the Rockwell Innovation. Was produced of the grant money donated by Julius Rosewall, the president of Sears. More than 5,000 schools created in 15 states. Okay. Carolina School was closed in 1954, and it was restored by Rock Hill School. Okay. Okay, which took over the building in 2004. And is now the natural treasure of a historic place and served as a teacher center for African American history during the Great Depression. When the school was built, the district was called the field trip, a unique learning opportunity that promotes understanding about our past and helps students to make a real life connection and what the other classmates think about all this as Grant. They thought it was funny, said Jamal, and who said he thought picking cotton was a fun game. It was a contest, he said. Whoever picked cotton, least amount of cotton, had to hold a big sack called Big Mama. I just can't put my feelings into the words mother said. His mother said that how upset I am, and on a foggy morning, Fox 46 visited the Carroll School and met with Walton or Kirk or 41. That's the old guy I was telling you about, the black guy, and the instructor of a former student. He attended the school in 1943, and the son of a sharecropper, and the farmer cotton farm now shows kids firsthand and what he and his parents had to do to survive. We need motivation in the education system, say Kirk, whatever his name is. Not just lecturing children in the classroom, telling them something. There's nothing better than hands-on. Kirk denies turning cotton picking into a race issue. He said Big Mama Sack was just humorous. Was just humor. Okay. And what do you say to people who find offensive and say traumatizing slavery acting grant on the behalf of Blanchard? I could certainly love to answer that question because I deal with the issues all the time. We say, Kirker, one of the problems when it comes to African American people that they do understand history in the proper context, because of what we are at an advantage at a disadvantage today. My bad, I'm getting tongue tied. Because say the students, that the kids need to know what the parents went through and the lesson of slavery was taught in the 3rd grade, and what else he said. The program is not about slavery, and say the program is centered around the Great Depression of the 1930s. So slavery is not a permissive issue. Growing up on a farm, cotton provided living for us, said Kirk, and that was money. That was money that we got to survive and lived on. Growing up, cotton was still the main crop during the Great Depression. He wants kids today to know what life used to be like. Yes, and fucking indeed. The problem, according to Blanchard, is her and her son had no idea he was singing a slave song, or that slaves used to pick cotton. 546 asked us the schools to skip over the history of slavery being forced to pick cotton, and if it should be mentioned. That is when Rock Hill School spokesman Mikhail Foster stopped the interview. That was the whiteboard. That was stopping the interview. That was done in the 3rd grade, Mac, and that's done in the 3rd grade, Mac, and with Mac, that is not the topic of the interview, said Frost. But putting his hands in front of the camera in the interview is not Great Depression. We can continue the interview, but we are not going off script. Do you understand? Fox 46 never agreed to any of the rules for the interview and did not agree to limit questions into what was district wanted us to ask. The interview is over, Frost said a few moments later. I don't know why I'm getting tongue twisted. For Blanchard and her son both said they support the Carroll School and its mission. However, it was a history lesson that went too far. I support the Carroll School and I support everything else about it. And Brand said, but I don't understand at the end, why do you make the turn to pick cotton and sing songs? I think it's misguided and maybe it's on their part. Fox 46 is a great result before the story aired. The chief academic and accountability officer for Rock Hill School, John Jones called the person that apologized. Blanchard said he told her the program went well, but I pledged to work with her and to make a change to program to ensure that it is not offensive to anyone. Please know that we be following up on the concerns and the communications with you, Jones. With Jones told Blanchard in the email shared with Fox 46, I have contacted the school and I have requested a copy of the field trip form. Okay. And just the Rock Hill School made a statement. Here goes the statement. Rock Hill School, okay, the Carroll School field experience is a unique learning opportunity, and for the 5th grade students in Rock Hill School Elementary School, as one of the remaining Rosebud School in the operation, the school existed to promote and understand about how past, specific, the Great Depression schooling in America. The students are afforded to opportunities to learn directly from the 2 local men, and one of whom is a former student of the the Carroll School, who led the students through the various of hands-on activities experienced as a part of the 5th grade curriculum. The students studies the Great Depression time period in the fields. The field trip helps students to make real-life connections to the era in the American history. Michael Frost, Director of Marketing and Communication, Rock Hill students. Okay. No, the statement that they made with the school and everything. But I still think this some bunch of bullshit that they got these kids out here picking cotton and shit. And these 2 black men too did the shit. Cooling out. And think it's a game and shit, you did. But I'm about to end the video. So like, share, subscribe, hit the like button, and now I'll get back with you another video. Peace, family.